My name is Grace Lauderdale, and this is why I fly. I myself do not fly in the conventional sense. I fly with my simulator. I am the Exploration Simulation Project Manager. It is my job to direct the development of the Orion mission simulator as Orion develops throughout all of the planned missions. Orion is the capsule that is part of the Artemis program. It sits on top of one of the biggest rockets that NASA has created, called the S.L.S, or Space Launch System.
2, 1, boosters in ignition, and liftoff of Artemis 1. We rise together, back to the moon and beyond.
The ultimate goal of Orion is to get humans back on the moon, and not just to visit, but to stay. And so the job that I do helps train the astronauts and the flight control team is to get us to that ultimate goal. My role is to build the simulators. We also work with the instructor team. Their job is to throw the whole team off their game and have to come together to try to work the malfunctions in order to correct the vehicle to go back into a normal flight mode. I've always wanted to work at NASA. You can say that I feel like I'm almost driven to this point. About a year after we emigrated from the Philippines, I remember my parents sitting us in front of our black and white TV, watching Neil Armstrong take his first steps, and I was in awe.
One giant leap for mankind.
And then shortly after that, we took tours of the Johnson Space Center, and I always felt drawn to that. It seriously affected me in a lot of ways, so much so that when I was in middle school, anytime there was a new mission, I would write letters to NASA asking for the press kits. And I knew this is where I wanted to be. I'll be the first to say that I was never the best student. Just because you're not straight A students that you can't work here. It's perseverance. It's about finding your mentors. It's about dedication, basically not giving up. I actually have two favorite things that I like about aerospace. One is the discovery that we're making almost every day, whether it's with learning about the Earth, learning about all of the planetary bodies beyond the Earth, and new technologies that we're discovering all the time, and all because we have a presence out in space. And then to add into that is a sense of community. It's one aspect that brings the whole world together, and NASA does a fantastic job in creating this international community. While at work, I help putting people out into space to explore. In my personal time, I like to explore the Earth. So I love traveling, and I've been everywhere to learn about culture, to learn about architecture, but beyond that, I'm also interested in martial arts. I do lots of races. I do triathlons, I do road races, I've done mud races. So I'm very active. I just like to be on top of my game. When I think about where I am now, compared to where I was when I was a little girl watching the moon landing, I feel like I've come full circle. That's what excites me about this program, is that I am living my childhood dreams. Sure, I'm not walking on the moon, but I'm a part of the team that's taking our astronauts there.